Hold on, let's start this from the beginning because right now you've got to be wondering why I would even do something like this in the first place.
3, 2, 1.
Juby, this is an interesting challenge.
Hold on again, explanation time. This is Alec Sulkin. If the name sounds familiar to some of you, it is because he is one of the writers for Family Guy. So I reached out to him a couple weeks ago and I asked him to challenge me to make
Any dish of my choosing.
one of his favorite dishes from the show.
It sounds like you're ready.
So what I wasn't expecting is for him to not only give us a spoiler of the upcoming season 21, which by the way airs on September 25th, but also challenge us to a recipe that I've never even seen from one of the episodes in the new season.
You know what? We have an episode coming up where Peter turns himself into a waffle. He's a Peter Waffle. So it's a waffle that somehow resembles Peter Griffin.
You know what? I'll just let him explain it.
It's a waffle that he turns into to avoid family obligations. And then he simply rolls out of the kitchen saying, I'm a waffle.
Waffles, tasty waffles.
So it looks like we've got our work cut out for us. The question is, how do we make a life-size Peter waffle? Now, I know he never directly said make it life-size. I'm pretty sure he thinks I'm gonna make a small waffle, but hey, it's YouTube. Go big or go home. My first thought was to make one giant, massive Peter waffle, but I don't have a stove that big. My second idea was to make a wire mesh of Peter's body and sculpt a waffle around that mesh frame, which is pretty insane. Luckily, some of my friends had a much more realistic idea of making it a pixel art style and using individual waffles instead of the pixels. I found the perfect picture, but there would be an unforeseen problem. We're gonna get to that later, but first we have to go buy some waffle mix. That's not gonna be enough. We're gonna need more. I definitely underestimated the amount of milk we were going to need, so 1.5 gallons that I got wasn't even enough. We ultimately had to cut the waffles down, which wound up being good because we would have had a giant Peter if we didn't.
Giggity goo ga.
I mean, our Peter would be way too big.
Giggity goo.
Our Peter would not fit anywhere.
Giggity.
I had to go out and get a new waffle machine. We need to make multiple square waffles at the same time. Okay, maybe not the highest quality machine I've ever owned. So for the batter, we used the box recipe as our base. We needed a few colors, not just the normal waffle color. We need white for the shirt, we need tan for the skin, we need brown for the hair and the boots, we need dark brown for the outline, green for the pants, and the tiniest bit of red for the mouth. So tan is just normal waffles, green is matcha and food coloring, brown is cocoa powder, dark brown is a mix of cocoa powder, charcoal, and black food dye. I just kept going since it was never dark enough. Red is strawberry, and for the white, we just dusted the top with powdered sugar, but I had to keep redoing it since the powdered sugar kept getting absorbed into the waffles. It's fine, we'll just smash way too much into the eyes and not have to worry about that problem. Oh my god, this was an excessive amount of waffles. Like, I have no idea how many waffles this was, but dear lord, I'm gonna be eating waffles every morning until 2025. I really want to see what this looks like in the actual show. I mean, I'm hyped for all of the episodes, but I'm curious what this is going to look like in its cartoon form. Hope you guys enjoyed it. A very special thank you to one of my heroes, Alec Sulkin, for being a part of it. And make sure to check out the new season of Family Guy on Fox and Hulu starting September 25th. And stay tuned for the next challenge right here with another very special guest.
Hello, Juby.